Twitter humor and Twitter memes is some of the most unfunniest shit you'll ever witness. I think I could count on one hand.
Funniest platform, hands down. IG Reels. Fight me in the comments. TikTok lame as hell. Twitter is awful. It is, man.
You know, there's a lot of things in this world that I completely despise. Taxes, fat people.
It's called X now, actually. You can get it right. X videos. Get your head out the gutter. Not that type of X videos.
Bald people, Logan Paul, oranges, the color yellow. But none of that even comes close in comparison to an app created by none other than the devil himself. Twitter, the home of the world's most annoying and brain dead people on planet Earth. Imagine if you were put into a room with the dumbest people on Earth and had to hear them talk about absolutely nothing for hours on end. That, ladies and gentlemen, is exactly how I feel every time I open this godforsaken app. Opening Twitter is like opening Pandora's box into a bottomless pit of degeneracy and despair. The meaningless arguments and conversations that go down on this app is enough to make a nigga want to end it all. The combined IQ of the entire Twitter user base can't be higher than 5, and even that might be a little too high. Twitter's the prime example as to what happens whenever you give millions of people the ability to say whatever stupid shit comes to their mind first.
That's a fact. That is literally a fact. You can't even argue with it, man. Twitter is made for people just to spout nonsense. And yeah, the most misguided type of BS I've ever seen is on Twitter. Like, but there is good. Don't get it messed up. There's good to Twitter sometimes, some small times.
Nothing but a bunch of pure idiocy and degeneracy. And this dog's
degeneracy, bro. I hope he talks about how every freaking post now has OnlyFans girls just spamming their videos underneath everything. It's ruining our generation. Like, bro, what if your kid don't have any settings on Twitter, bro? First of all, your kid shouldn't even have Twitter. My kid ain't having no Twitter, but I'm just saying, bro. Like, come on, man.
Ever since Elon Musk, the funniest man in the world, bought Twitter over a year ago. Today, ladies and gentlemen, we discuss an app that needs to be wiped from existence. Twitter. Now, I don't know if you guys have noticed it, but for some reason, there's become this huge hatred between men and women on the internet for some reason, where they literally go back and forth trying to prove which gender is worse,
the fight
which one has
go
messed
crazy
up society
though.
the most.
Yeah.
Now, off that explanation alone, you can tell how
I do like that
Twitter's
Twitter's
conversations are. And of course, lo and behold, Twitter has slowly become the battlefield where most of these arguments are had. It seems like every day another tweet goes viral of someone complaining about how much they hate the opposite gender. Every time I open Twitter, I know I'm guaranteed to see a tweet of some fat, hideous woman complaining about how terrible men are, and the tweet of a bald nigga with no bitches complaining about how terrible women are. Mind you, a lot of these people are full-grown adults with families to feed, yet still feel the need to spend their time going back and forth on Twitter. Imagine how miserable of a person and how miserable of a life you have to live to actually participate in this type of shit, man. I don't think people who make these types of tweets realize just how ignorant they sound, but of course you have Twitter users who quite literally sit on their ass all day just tweeting about how much they hate the opposite gender.
Professional tweeters, bro. That's what I call them. Jobless tweeters. Like, they have nothing better to do but to comment their useless opinions that no one actually cares about.
I hate men because of this. I hate women because of this. Bro, shut up and go get a fucking job. It's so wild to me how you have so many people on Twitter who literally still operate on the same mental capacity as a fucking 6-year-old. Next, we got Twitter meme accounts. To be real with y'all, Twitter meme accounts might be the worst thing that ever happened to the fucking internet.
Man, I just hate when I send X videos, Twitter videos, and it looks like I'm sending some type of corn. I don't know why they changed the tags. I still to this day, bro. Chat. If you know, let me know.
Those of y'all who don't know about Twitter meme accounts, these are accounts on Twitter who spend all day posting and reposting memes. The only problem is that almost nothing they post is actually funny. Twitter humor and Twitter memes is some of the most unfunniest shit you'll ever witness. I think I could count on one hand.
Funniest platform, hands down, IG Reels. Fight me in the comments. TikTok lame as hell. Then it's Twitter, and then it's IG. Actually, no, YouTube Shorts gotta be the worst. I take it back. YouTube Shorts gotta be the worst.
And the amount of times one of these Twitter meme accounts has actually ever made me laugh. And the most annoying part about Twitter meme pages is that I don't know why, but the Twitter algorithm loves to spam these niggas on my timeline. I swear to y'all, you couldn't escape these Twitter meme pages if you fucking tried to. And on the rare occasion that they do tweet something funny, it's almost guaranteed that they stole the tweet from someone else. Because apparently none of these niggas have the mental capacity to come up with a joke on their own. I've literally seen times where 3 different Twitter accounts will post the exact same joke over and over again. I promise y'all, you couldn't make this fucking shit up if you tried to. Like, I understand you're all unoriginal and have to steal
I get it. Like, it's not that like the jokes not be funny. Like, they be funny. It's just when you see the same shit like 3 times posted by different, it gets repetitive real quick.
from each other, but could you at least pretend to hide it? At least pretend like you come up with your own memes and your own jokes? And apparently recently, Twitter meme accounts and OF girls have teamed up to form the Allegiance of Degeneracy. These Twitter meme accounts must have did a fusion dance with some of these OF girls, because now all these Twitter meme accounts do is promote OnlyFans bitches.
For real, they getting a bag off it though.
Unfunny wannabe comedians to OnlyFans promoters, which leads me into my next point: Twitter hoes and Twitter OnlyFans.
Who's that one? Sophie Rain. I know, Ted. You know who I'm talking about? That Sophie Rain. I've been seeing her all over. I don't even know who she is. I just been seeing her all over my timeline. Everybody's fucking promoting her, bro. She must have paid the whole fucking Twitter community a bag to promote her. God damn.
Now I've already talked about how awful OnlyFans and OnlyFans girls are already. Y'all already know how I feel about OnlyFans and what it's done to the culture and overall society. But now they've come over and completely taken over Twitter and the Twitter algorithm. And what makes OnlyFans so bad on Twitter is that on Twitter you can post NSFW, meaning that these OnlyFans girls can freely post a video of themselves getting their backs blown out all over their account if they want. Twitter OnlyFans girls have fully taken advantage of the terrible rules on Twitter to grow their shitty ass OnlyFans account. Now they basically just use Twitter meme accounts, like I said before, to advertise themselves. And they do it in the most corny way too. They entice you with a decently funny meme. Then you click on the replies, and as you're scrolling through the comments, you get flashed with the nudes of a random Asian woman. And in the caption, it'll say some dumb shit like, "My OnlyFans is 50% off for the next 3 days." Like, ma'am, nobody's buying that mid-ass OnlyFans.
You'd be surprised, bro. It's a sad world we live in.
I want to get one off, there's 10 times better places on the internet to get that type of content. Now listen, I'll never be the guy to deny free nudes, but goddamn, the new wave of OnlyFans girls trying to promote their dog shit OF account through Twitter niggas has to fucking stop. Next, we got political Twitter. Political Twitter is this side of Twitter where
I stay away from that. It's too controversial, bro. I just yeah, my business, bro. I'm here for the memes. A little news update here and there maybe, but nothing too political, bro.
Have a bunch of people debate politics or just controversial topics in general. Now it's known as a fact that when you mix the internet with politics, you're guaranteed to get some bullshit. Now I'm not necessarily saying that you can't discuss politics on the internet, but what I'm saying is that most people who try to talk politics on the internet are fucking idiots. Imagine someone who sucks at math trying to teach you algebra. That is political Twitter in a nutshell. It's clear as hell that most of y'all get your news from TikTok or YouTube Shorts. Most of the times they aren't talking from any place of knowledge or insight. They're just straight up talking out the side of their goddamn ass. It's safe to say that if you're gonna speak on a political subject, you should be somewhat educated on it. The amount of people I see on Twitter trying to speak on something revolving politics or the government only to make themselves look and sound like complete dumbasses is ridiculous. Again, you should and have every right to express your opinion on something, but it's clear to me that a lot of you niggas on Twitter have no idea what you're talking about. Not to mention a lot of people just use Twitter as a way to spread misinformation on a topic.
What did I say? What did I say, bro? Misinformation, like misguided shit. Like when anybody can say anything, it becomes a whole bunch of mumbo jumbo. You gotta find what's actually accurate, what's not, bro. We're gonna have a whole curse of a generation that's gonna be misguided and have hella misinformation just because freedom of speech, right?
And attempt to
niggas talk on anything they don't know anything about.
Someone say some crazy shit on Twitter with little to no information or proof of what they're saying to back it up. Their source is quite literally, trust me, bro.
Trust me, bro.
I know what I'm talking about. A nigga will try and tell us about how the earth is flat and the sky is a hologram, and then really.
Nah, TikTok be getting wild lately. What? Nah, OF girls are on TikTok most of the time. Chat, what? Yo, I must not be on TikTok, or I might not have the right algorithm, because I don't be seeing none of that degenerate stuff.
They expect us to believe they ass too. But the sad part is, you have some smooth brain niggas that really believe this Twitter propaganda. The way niggas make it their life's mission to lie for no reason at all. Now granted, Twitter did add this new system to help detect things that are clearly not true, but even with that, the spread of misinformation and Twitter propaganda is still rampant. And then finally, we have Twitter Blue. Now I just want to go ahead and say that if you're a nigga that actually purchased this bullshit, then you're probably too far gone to be helped at this point. If I had to choose between buying a piece of used toilet paper or Twitter Blue, give me the toilet paper. I'll get more value for my money out of the shitty toilet paper than I ever could Twitter Blue. I think we
literally shitty toilet. Get a pun? Get a pun? I thought that was funny.
As a society need to put Twitter Blue up there as one of the worst inventions of the 21st century. Anyone with a 5th grade education knows that Twitter Blue is one of the worst scams to ever be invented. Twitter Blue is, I guess you could say, the premium version of Twitter, which I don't know why anyone would ever want a premium version of dog shit. Twitter Blue is a monthly subscription in which by subscribing you get a bunch of useless ass perks and a Twitter verification. So basically you're paying for a whole lot of nothing. And the badge to show off just how dumb you are.
Literally a whole lot of nothing.
Twitter
nothing.
already meant nothing to begin with, but now with Twitter Blue, I feel like having a verification is a public humiliation ritual. Like, everyone, look at me. My dumbass just gave Elon Musk $8 for a check mark. Let's not understand Twitter is a dying app, and there's a good chance the entire company goes bankrupt in just a few years, but I think everyone can agree when I say Twitter Blue will go down as one of the saddest, dumbest, and most atrocious ideas ever. What Elon Musk has done and continues to do to Twitter should be unforgivable. I've never seen someone buy
Why
and
is that a zesty Elon Musk, bro?
Elon Musk
What
has
the
done and
hell,
continues to do
boy?
to Twitter should be unforgivable.
Oh,
I've never seen
hell
someone buy
nah.
and take the value of a company so fast in my life. This man is speed running Twitter to its death. It's almost to the point I feel like this was his master plan all along. It's the only way to justify what he's done to this app. But with all that being said, that's about it for today's video. Again, if you guys do want to join the Discord,
Hey, man. Twitter, out of all the social media, Twitter ranks probably for me number 2. I ain't gonna lie, as much hate as it gets, as I dish out to it, I do kind of enjoy Twitter. It has its perks. It's kind of funny, it's entertaining. IG on top though, simple like that.